Hello children, in previous lecture we have studied plotting of points, quadrants, what is x coordinate, what is y coordinate, abscissa, ordinate, all we have studied in previous lecture, and we have done up to question number 2, B part. Now today we are starting with question number 4, plot the points in the xy plane. Xy plane means where two perpendicular lines are drawn. Horizontal line is x-axis, vertical line is y-axis, point of intersection is origin, that is 0, 0, 0. This part is negative, this part is positive on x-axis, this part is positive on y-axis, and this part is negative on y-axis we have studied. So now we have to plot the point in xy plane. This is called xy plane, coordinate plane. Okay. So first part is 6, minus 2. First part 6, minus 2. So 6, minus 2 means x value is 6, x is 6 and y is minus 2. Okay. So x is 6 means this is 6. So x is 6, correct? And y is minus 2. Y is minus 2 means this. So this is the point what? 6, minus 2. Clear? X is 6 and y is minus 2. Dotted line perpendicular, point of intersection is 6, minus 2. Okay, you can name the point, name is not given. Next point is minus 3, 7. Minus 3, 7. It means first value is x coordinate abscissa, second value is y coordinate. It means x is minus 3. So x is minus 3. Correct? Perpendicular. So x is minus 3 and y is 7. Y 7 means this is 7. So this is the point of intersection. So this is the point what? Minus 3, 7. Clear? That is second quadrant and this was fourth quadrant. Correct? Next one is 2.5, 4.5. 2.5 x value is 2.5, 4.5. It means x is 2.5 and y is 4.5. 2.5 means the mid value between 2 and 3. So this is 2.5. Correct? And 4.5 means mid value between 4 and 5. So this is the point what? 2.5, so this is 2.5, 4.5. First quadrant. Why? Both are positive. Now last one is minus 5, 3.5. Minus 5, 3.5. D part. Minus 5, 3.5. Sorry, both are negative, correct. So minus 5, minus 3.5. Again, minus 5 means x is minus 5 and y is minus 3.5. Correct. D part. Minus 5, minus 3.5. Okay, x is minus 5, it means this. X is minus 5. Y is minus 3.5. Minus 3.5 means mid value between minus 3 and minus 4. Correct? So this is what? This point is minus 3, minus 5, minus 3.5. Clear? So this is the plotting. Clear? Minus 5, minus 3.5. This is which quadrant? Third quadrant. Clear? This was question number 4. Next question number 6. Next is question number 6. First part 14, 5. See, the values are large. So we can take the scale. What we can take? We can take 1 centimeter is equal to 2 units on both axes. Correct? This is the scale. It means the gap of 1 centimeter will denote 2 units, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on both axes. It means 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we have to show 14, 5. It means 14 on x-axis and 5 on 5 means mid value between 4 and 6. 5 on y-axis, so this will give, so this value is 14, 5. Correct? Here we have changed the scale. Next is 25, minus 15. Again values are large, so we will take the scale. 1 centimeter is equal to 5 units on both axes. Clear? So 25, minus 15 means this is x and this is y. So x is 25, correct, vertical line, and y is minus 15, so y is minus 15, horizontal line. So this is the point 25, minus 15. That is the fourth quadrant. Clear? Next. Now next part is minus 0.8, 1.3. So in this we will take the scale 1, or we will write take 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on both axes. Correct? So 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Say 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So we have to represent minus 0.8. Minus 0.8 means this is 0.5, then 6, 7, 8, 9, and this will give minus 1. Clear? So this is minus 0.5, then minus 0.6, minus 0.7, minus 0.8. So this will give minus 0.8. This is minus 0.8. Next is 1.3. It means y is 1.3. 1.3 means this is 1, 2, 3. Suppose this is 4. Like this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is 1.3. So this is the point what? Minus 0.8, 1.3. So this point is minus 0.8, 1.3. Okay. Divisions will be like first 0 to 0.5, then 0.6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 1 centimeter. Similarly, on left side also, this is minus 0.5, then after minus 0.5, this will be minus 0.6, minus 0.7, minus 0.8, minus 0.9. So this is the point what? Minus 0.8, 1.3. That is second quadrant. Clear? Now last point. See, next point is minus 3 by 7, minus 1 whole 2 by 7. It means this is minus 3 by 7 and this is minus 9 by 7. So for this we will take the scale. Take 7 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. 7 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on both axes. Correct? 7 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. See, now 7 centimeter is equal to 1 unit means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will give 1 unit. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will give 1 unit. So each will give 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7, 7 by 7. We want minus 3 by 7. It means x is minus 1 by 7, minus 2 by 7, minus 3 by 7. It means this point is minus 3 by 7, correct? And y is minus 9 by 7, it means minus 1 by 7, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. So this point is minus 9 by 7. Clear? This is minus 9 by 7. So join these 2 points. So this point is what? The required point, what? Minus 3 by 7 comma minus 9 by 7. So this is the coordinate. Clear? The scale. Next is question number 7. Draw the graph for each of the following. First one is x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 means this is x. So x is equal to 2 means this will give a vertical line passing through x is equal to 2. So this will give x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 means a vertical line passing through 2 on x axis and parallel to y axis. Okay. Next one is x is minus 3. X is minus 3 means again x is minus 3. Again we will get a vertical line passing through minus 3. This is x is equal to minus 3. Again vertical line but parallel to y axis. Okay. Next is y equal to 4. Y equal to 4 means here on y axis it is 4. So we will draw a horizontal line which is parallel to x axis. So this is y equal to 4. Correct. Whenever x value is given, that line will be parallel to y axis, just opposite. And whenever y value is given, that line will be parallel to x axis, passing through the point. Next is y plus 1 equal to 0. When y plus 1 equal to 0, it means y will be minus 1. Again first we will locate the value. Y equal to minus 1 means minus 1 on y axis. This is. Now from this we have to draw a horizontal line which is parallel to x axis. Correct? So this is the y equal to minus 1. This line. Correct? Now last one is 2x plus 3 equal to 0. 2x plus 3 equal to 0. It means what is the value of x? X will be minus 3 by 2. So first locate minus 3 by 2 on x axis. Minus 3 by 2 means minus 1.5. So this mid value between minus 1 and minus 2. Now x value means the line will pass through this point but parallel to y axis. It means this is the line parallel to, not very straight, but this is the line. X is equal to minus 3 by 2 or 2x plus 3 equal to 0. 2x plus 3 equal to 0 this, and this was y plus 1 equal to 0. This is y plus 1 equal to 0. Correct? This line. So the concept is, if x value is given, locate the value on x axis and draw a line parallel to y axis. Y value is given, locate the value on y axis and draw a line parallel to x axis. This is the concept. Clear? Next is question number 8. For each of the following, take 3 ordered pairs x comma y. It means 3 points in coordinate form satisfying the relation given. Plot the points corresponding to the ordered pairs and draw the graph. One linear equation is given in 2 variables. We have to plot the graph. So first, question number 8, B part. We are taking first 8, B part. Equation is 6y is equal to 2x plus 5. Correct? So what is the procedure for one equation or 2 equation? First we will calculate the value of y from the given equation. First step, we will calculate the value of y from the first equation. Why? X is called independent variable and y is called dependent variable. Why? Whenever you are drawing these two, always independent quantities plotted on x-axis and dependent quantities plotted on y-axis. As you will plot the graph xt graph in physics. So xt, time is always plotted on x-axis. Why? Time is independent. According to the time, position will be shown or position will be calculated or found. So that is why x is called independent variable and y is called dependent variable, and therefore we have to calculate the value of y from the given equation always. So 6y is equal to 2x plus 5. We have to calculate only y, that is 2x plus 5 upon 6. Correct? Now we have to find three ordered pairs. Three ordered pairs means three pairs of values of x and y. It means you can make a table. Correct? In the table we require three values of x and y. X and y. Correct the method? So we have to now check. Now we require whole values or 1 by 2 values like. So first if you will put x is equal to 0, that is a problem. X is equal to 1, again that is a problem. X is equal to 2, again that is a problem. Now if x is equal to minus 1, then what will come? If we will put x is equal to minus 1, y will give minus 2 plus 5 upon 6, that is 3 upon 6. It means 1 by 2. So we can take x is equal to minus 1 and y will be 1 by 2. Correct? 1 we have taken. Now if you will take minus 2, then also problem is there. Minus 3, again problem is there. Minus 4, we can take I think minus 4. If we will take minus 4, what will come? See, minus 8 plus 5 minus 3, it means minus 1 by 2 will come. Correct? Now one more value we want. If x is equal to 4, 5, yes, we can take x is equal to 5. See what will come? Correct? You can check. If x is equal to minus 1, 1 by 2 will come y. If x is equal to minus 4, minus 1 by 2. If x is 5, then y will be 15 by 6. 15 by 6 means, correct, 5 by 2. So this is a table. So ordered pairs are, one value is what? Minus 1 comma 1 by 2. Second value minus 4 comma minus 1 by 2. And third value 5 comma 5 by 2. So now we have to plot all the three ordered pairs, that is all the 3 points, and we have to draw a graph. Okay? So this is xy plane, we have to plot the point. First one is minus 1 comma 1 by 2. First one is minus 1 comma 1 by 2. So minus 1 comma 1 by 2 means x value is minus 1. 1 by 2 means between 0 and 1. So here this will give the point here. This will give the point here. This is minus 1 and this is 1 by 2. So this is the point. Suppose this is A, B, C. So this is A, what? Minus 1 comma 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means the mid value between 0 and 1. Correct? Next one is minus 4 comma minus 1 by 2. So minus 4 is this. Minus 1 by 2 means again mid value between 0 and minus 1. So this value, we can take this value. So this is the point B. Correct? Minus 4 and minus 1 by 2. Last value is 5 comma 5 by 2. So 5 is this, comma 5 by 2 means 2.5. Correct? So this will be the point C, 5 comma 5 by 2. Now we have to join the point to obtain the straight line. Correct? Straight line will come. Maybe here it will not come correctly, but on the graph when you will plot, complete straight line will be there. See, join the points. So this will be this and this will be correct. So this will be the straight line, one point, second point and third point. So in this way we can obtain the required line, and you can write the equation also on the line. 6y is equal to 2x plus 5. Correct the procedure. Plotting you are knowing, plot the points correctly and join the points to obtain a straight line. Carefully see what is x, what is y, plot the points correctly and join the points to obtain a straight line. Okay, now second one. So next is 2x plus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. Again the same method. First we have to calculate the value of y. So y will come minus 2x minus 3 upon 3. Clear? Now we have to make the table. If we will substitute x is equal to 0. See, we can take any three ordered pair satisfying the equation. Okay, any three. So first, if x is 0, y will give what? If x is 0, y will give minus 1. Correct? Clear? And now next, if x is 1, no, if x is 2, x is 3, we can take x is equal to 3 or x is equal to minus 3. If we will put minus 1, minus 2, so take x is equal to minus 3. So if x is minus 3, what will come? X is minus 3 means y equal to minus 2 minus 3, that will give plus 6 minus 3 upon 3. It means 1 will come. Clear? Minus 3 plus 6 minus 3, that is 1. Now next value, 3 ordered pairs we require. So next, if you will take minus 3, we have done minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Yes, we can take minus 6. What will give? If we will take minus 6, that will give minus 2 minus 6. So this will be plus 12. So that will give 3. So we have obtained the 3 ordered pairs. You can check. If x is 0, y will be minus 1. If x is minus 3, then minus 6 plus 3, minus 3, it means 1. If x is minus 6, x will give 3. Okay, so we have 3 ordered pairs. Now we have to plot on the graph. So ordered pairs are 0, minus 1, minus 3, 1 and minus 6, 3. Suppose this is P, Q, R. So we have to plot P, Q, R. Okay. So now we are going to plot. First point is 0, minus 1. 0, minus 1 means this will be on y-axis, that is P. Next one is Q, minus 3, 1. Minus 3, 1 means this is minus 3, this is 1. It means this point will be Q minus 3, 1. Next one is minus 6, 3. Minus 6, 3 means this is minus 6 and this is. So this point is R minus 6, 3. Clear? So this is minus 6, 3. Now we have 3 points. Now we have to join all the 3 points to obtain the straight line. So this way we can find the straight line. Okay? Correct? This is the required line. Plot the points correctly. You can take any 3 points, correct point, generally whole number, and then join the points to obtain the line. Okay? Next is 4x is equal to 5y minus 1. So y will be 4x plus 1 upon 5. So ordered pairs will be C, you can find, we cannot take x is equal to 0, but if you will take x is equal to 1, that will give y is equal to 1, correct? If you will take x is equal to minus 4, that will give minus 3. See, minus 4 minus 16 plus 1 minus 15 upon 5. If you will take 6, that will give 5. 6, 25 upon 5, that is 5. So ordered pairs are 1 comma 1, minus 4 comma minus 3, and 6 comma 5. Suppose this is A, this is B, and this is C. So we have to plot these 3 points. So plotting first point 1 comma 1. 1 comma 1 means this point, correct? 1 comma 1. Next is minus 4 comma minus 3. So minus 4 minus 3 means, so this is point B, this is point A. Next is 6 comma 5. 6 comma 5 means this is Y, this is X. So this is 6 comma 5. That is, we have taken as C point. Now we have to join all the 3 points. So join the points, this and this. So here I have drawn not a perfect straight line, but after plotting correctly, when you will join the points, that will give definitely a straight line, correct? That will definitely give a straight line. So this is the method. I was explaining the method. Okay, now you can plot. So remaining questions, only one question is left, question number 9. You can plot all the 3 equations and we can find the triangle. Question number 10, 11, 12, 13. We are not going to study question number 10, 11, 12, 13. Why? The questions are based on slopes and intercept. That is contained in your next class, class 10th. In class 10th, when we will study equation of a straight line, then only we will study what? Slope and y intercept. Okay, so only we are going to solve up to question number 9. So that is the lecture for exercise 1A. So the exercise is completed. Thank you.